Welcome, boys and girls, to my top 25 superhero movies list. This is a recreation list I'm doing. I had this list written down for several months now, so I finally found some time to actually make this possible. So let's get into it. Settle in, grab some popcorn because it might be a little long. Get me up a sip of Coke here. Alright, let's get down to business. At number 25, we have Daredevil, the director's cut. The most superior and the most infamous cut of this movie you're ever going to get. Because I can just tell you this. I didn't really love the producer's cut. I mean, the regular cut. But I didn't hate it. It just wasn't that interesting. But with the director's cut, however, the theatrical version is now the most shittiest movie I've ever seen, because of the potential that Daredevil should have had, the legacy it could have left with this director's cut. But for whatever fucking reason, I bet it was Fox that said, nope, you're not having it. You're gonna have it our way. We're gonna make this a love story. We're gonna release this on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Sounds like Die Hard, but yeah. But if you want to see Daredevil with Ben Affleck, watch the director's cut. You'll be happy you did. At number 24, we have The Punisher, the 2004 version, of course, with Thomas Jane, of course, as the Punisher. This was a kick-ass little movie here. Because not only was it really down to earth, it took it more darker, it took it more serious. And they had some comedic parts in it, yeah. But it was mostly along the lines of a serious Punisher movie, which I love to see a darker tone Punisher movie, and that's exactly what we got. This was no PG-13. This was hard R at its best, and it deserved it. John Travolta was the fucking man as the villain. You can't go wrong when John Travolta plays the villain. You're just in for a fucking awesome ride, and that's exactly what John Travolta gives you in this movie. Plus, can I say it again? I love it when he gets mad because his hair comes down and looks like devil's horns. That was a genius little ploy there. I don't know who thought about that, or if it was just by accident. That'd be the best accident possible, but I doubt that was anything by accident, because that was just awesome. And then he just simply just go like this, just puts it back into place. Yeah, love this movie. I love the action. I love the actors in this movie. I love everybody in this movie. Rebecca Romaine, Lord have mercy. Anyways, in at number 23, Batman Returns. Not the best Tim Burton Batman movie, but it was good enough to make my list. Believe me, Batman Returns is one of my favorite movies ever. And it's such a sad movie when you really sit down and think about it. Batman Returns is kind of a sad movie, because it's really sad on Oswald's part, the Penguin, of course. And especially the ending. It was bittersweet, but it was sort of sad and fucked up. To have the penguins come out and escort him into the ocean or the sewer, whatever you want to call it, that was kind of sad. That was really kind of a sad little thing to see, but it was actually kind of cute as well. So I love that little part. That was like, that probably just made the entire movie alone, because it shows you that this movie had heart, even though it was more along the lines of what the director wanted to have in this movie. But if Tim Burton wanted to have that scene in there, that was a defining moment of Batman Returns. Besides Batman actually taking flight on his own without his jet, that we would see in the animated series the same fucking year, because they came out, the animated series was released in the year 1992, which is the same year this movie came out. So, hell yeah. Hell fucking yes. In at number 22, we have Kick-Ass. The best superhero comedy movie ever made, until, of course, that was later trumped by Guardians of the Galaxy. But Kick-Ass was another hard R superhero movie that I really fucking loved, and just loved everything about it. This was probably hands down Nicolas Cage's best performance ever. since probably the Con Air days, because nowadays Nicolas Cage is just like that. Yeah, that's Nicolas Cage in the heartbeat today. But he actually has some acting chops behind this performance, and it was good. Chloe Grace Moretz stole the whole fucking show. Hell fucking yeah. That hallway scene was just fucking incredible. Hit Girl is like one of my favorite superhero heroine characters ever created. Can't go wrong with it. 21, we have Superman, the movie. Now I bet you know what you're thinking, but why do you put that one so far low? Well, because there's a lot of good other movies up there besides Superman, the movie. But, for the very first theatrical Superman, this was not a bad way to go. You had almost a 3-hour runtime with the backstory, great character development. The late Christopher Reeve as Superman. Every time I used to watch this movie with my mom always like this. Oh, just smiling at Christopher Reeve while he's fucking around with Lois Lane sitting there interviewing him and all that stuff. Yeah, that's some good ass. That's what you call good chemistry, and it was awesome. Okay. Superman putting the fucking fuck you eyes on Lois Lane. That's fucking awesome. Okay? So, why the fuck not? Why the hell not, man? Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor couldn't beat it. Well, you kind of did, because Kevin Spacey's kind of stole it from him a little bit. I will say that. Kevin Spacey is kind of my second favorite Lex Luthor. Pretty much. But, yeah. All around. Great movie, and great origin story as well. And at number 20, we have Blade. Wesley Snipes. Oh my fucking god, this movie was incredible. I remember the first time I seen Blade all those years ago. It was because my brother actually owned a DVD copy of this movie. That's when DVDs first came out. Yeah, DVDs were new back then. Holy shit. So of course I watched this movie, and then of course I watched oh shit, Basic Instinct. Yeah, he let me watch that movie. He was right behind me watching this movie, so that was kind of funny. It's kind of weird too, watching it with my older brother. But anyways, Blade was fucking awesome, man. The gore in this movie that Warner Bros. Got away with. I know it's New Line Cinema back in the day, but Warner Bros. Now owns them now, so I can clearly say Warner Brothers. And man, that made me a believer in Wesley Snipes. Because before then, Wesley Snipes was a hit and miss actor for me, who will probably star in a couple of black movies. Maybe now Passenger 57, which is another one of the movies I enjoy from him. But this made him a believer for me. This made him an action star for me. And I wish he would return to form with his action movies. I wish he would do another Blade. But that ain't going to be possible now, because if they do Blade now, it will be in the Marvel universe. And of course it will be by a different actor. Unless Marvel says, you know what? Let's let the fans have it just this once. Let's give them Wesley Snipes as Blade for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That'd be fucking amazing, Marvel. Okay? Shit. At number 19, The Incredible Hulk. The best reboot / origin story ever. Why? Because in less than a minute and a half, the origin story is told through a flashback. You get the gist of it. It's basically retold as the same way as the CBS Incredible Hulk series was told. Just in a minute and a half. That's all you get. And you get the movie from then on out. Because from then on out, it's great. Okay? Great action. The Hulk has never looked better in a movie until the Avengers comes out. This is pre-Avengers, by the way. So the Hulk, at that point, was the better looking Hulk. And kind of still is to me, because I like Mark Ruffalo, but Edward Norton is one of my favorite actors ever out there. So is Mark Ruffalo, but respect Edward Norton I have for Edward Norton, especially after fucking Fight Club. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, love this version. I love Liv Tyler, even though she still talks like this and stuff like that. Until the until after she gets out of the taxi cab and she literally lets the cabbie have it. That was fucking awesome. And the pretext to the leader, which we will probably never get. That was a big cock tease, Marvel. Fuck you for that. Okay? I want to see the leader! God damn it. But yes, the Incredible Hulk. At number 18, one of my favorite ones. Should I dare say second favorite of that series? Batman Forever. Yes, I fucking love Batman Forever over Batman Returns. Yeah, that's right. I said it. because mainly it was in the hands of Joe Schumacher, but Tim Burton was still on the movie. You can kind of tell which part was Tim Burton's and which part was Schumacher's, because you can tell when Burton has a darker tone on his movie, so I'm pretty sure that circus thing was his act, while everything else revolving around neon colors and shit were Schumacher's, because Schumacher is in fact gay, for those of y'all who didn't know. So yeah, and it's funny, people recognize Batman and Robin for the bat nipples, but guess what? The bat nipples were introduced in Batman Forever. Yeah, they're in this movie. They're wearing bat nipples in this movie. Nobody has never pointed that out, so I thought I should be the first one to say that in the superheroes list, so that way everybody across the globe can go re-put on Batman and Robin and see exactly what I'm talking about. They're there, but since it was a good and entertaining movie, nobody recognized it. But they're there, trust me. And yeah, probably the only time you'll ever see Tommy Lee Jones act like that, ever. Cause I was shocked when I saw him act like that for the first time ever when I was a kid. I'm like, this is Tommy Lee Jones we're talking about here, right? The man who I thought probably within the next few years could have gotten an Academy Award, right? And he's acting like the Joker. That was a head scratcher if I ever seen one. But it was awesome. Him and Jim Carrey going off each other. It's just awesome, okay? I found a big one. No. That's a big one. Can't go wrong with Batman Forever. That was just awesome. Chris O'Donnell. I didn't have a problem with Chris O'Donnell as Robin. I just didn't like the way he was written. Why? Because they wrote him exactly how I hate Robin the most. A whiny little brat. Especially in Batman Forever. Oh, Batman and Robin. Oh, sweet God, I hated him in that movie. Oh, I hate a whiny Robin. I hate it. I hate it. I hated it when they did it in the Batman the Animated Series, but it was better handled in Batman the Animated Series when he went off and became Nightwing. That was better handled. Okay? If you can get Robin in this motherfucking movie universe, do it right! Okay? I don't like Robin to begin with, but at least have the sense of doing them right. Maybe I can get a little respect for the fucking character. Don't make him a whiny brat. I hate that. Ugh. But anyways, number 17, we have Thor. Of course. Thor's very first live-action, big-budget live-action movie from, Kenneth Branagh, or Sir Kenneth Branagh, as I should say. The only thing I didn't like about Thor was this. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the camera angles. The slanted camera angles in this movie. Why do you shoot your movies like that, Kenneth? You didn't shoot Jack Ryan that way. At least I didn't think. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that was probably my only flaw with it. Besides Kat Dennings putting the social media and all that bullshit into a Marvel movie. God. Why? Why was that a thing? Okay? Why did she have to say Facebook or YouTube and all that bullshit? This is the Marvel universe. I don't care about none of that bullshit. When you got a fucking universe filled with fucking humans, superheroes, fucking aliens, a motherfucking talking duck, for the fuck's sake. Come on, man. Science fiction that shit up. You know? But still, why am I ranting on that? I don't know, but I didn't like that part. Other than that, that movie was kick-ass. That movie was fucking kick-ass. Chris Hemsworth, the better Hemsworth family member in acting today, because your brother runs like a bitch. Have you seen your brother's movies? He runs like a bitch. The only good movies he have are the Hunger Games. That's it, man. Your brother's sucking right now. Your brother is sucking. He was in Expendables 2, but he dies in that movie. So, yeah. Number 16, The Amazing Spider-Man. Now, I know people give this movie a lot of flack because it was basically a reboot of the Spider-Man franchise. But not only that, it also kind of reminded a lot of people of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man because of certain aspects of it. There was no way you could really get around that aspect, if you will, to a degree. You can try it. Okay, you can probably edit out the scene where he falls into the ring, the wrestling ring, like he was wrestling in the first movie, the Sam Raimi version. Yeah, you could have cut that out. You could have had him fall somewhere else, maybe down an alleyway. But then if he hit anything else in the alleyway, but he fell in the alleyway in Spider-Man 2 and he hit a dumpster. And I'm like, oh God, there's always gonna be something people are gonna complain about compared to that other movie. I can't do that. I gotta compare a movie on its own. So I judged Amazing Spider-Man on his own merit, and I end up loving it because of that. Because I love what they did with it. I love the darker tone. I love the newer actors because they were all awesome. Tobey Maguire's an awesome actor. Don't get me wrong. I love Tobey Maguire. Kirsten Dunst. She's very hit and miss. It takes the right role for me to like a Kirsten Dunst movie. Maybe Bring It On, because she was cute back then. You know? To a degree, so was Gabrielle Union, even though I don't like black girls. I would have fucked her back then. Shit, I would have fucked both of them back then. What am I talking about? Anyway. Anyways, that didn't get creepy at all. But, yeah. Great. Just great everything. Great action. They got the lizard, finally. Not the way I thought we were going to get the lizard, which was awesome. Not the animated style lizard from the 1990s, which was everybody was pissing about because it wasn't the animated 1990s Spider-Man lizard. We actually got the lizard from the fucking comic books. So if people would have fucking picked up a comic book, you would know what the lizard looked like. He didn't have a snout, stupids. Not everybody else is stupid. I'm talking about the people who don't know what the fuck who don't know what comic books are and complain that he didn't look like the cartoon version. That was stupid. Read the comics. It will help you. I'm just saying. Number 15. It was hard to do this, but I had to do it. Batman Begins. At number 15. I'm sorry, Batman Begins, but there are better movies with you in it. So, but that origin story was kick-ass, okay? It took over an hour for Batman to come on screen, but you know what? Nobody complained. Everybody sat down. Why? Because it was well written. It was well handled. The acting was great. Great! For a Batman movie, the acting was great. What? Oh my God. I remember going to see this movie in theaters 10 years ago. Holy shit. Wow. Now I feel old. Wow. Wow. I was 18 when that movie came out. Wow. 10 years. Jesus, where the time has gone. Anyways, just amazing. You made the Scarecrow relevant throughout the entire trilogy. The Scarecrow. Should I say it again? The Scarecrow was relevant in all 3 movies. Huh? Wow. And you had him being played by an awesome actor as well? Nothing but respect for Batman Begins. Nothing but respect for Batman Begins. Number 14, we have Captain America, the first Avenger. Of course, the lead-off to the Avengers. The movie that in my review, I said it needed to be good. As a matter of fact, I said that in my Thor review, I believe, because Thor was the last movie before Captain America. And I said that in my Thor review. Captain America had better be good, because otherwise I will not be seeing the Avengers. I don't know why I said that about Captain America. Maybe because Captain America is probably one of my most respected superheroes out there. It's all about America. America. You know? And if you fuck up Captain America again, I was going to have to shoot somebody in the ass. But what we got was spectacular. Chris Evans blew my fucking mind, because I didn't complain when he was cast as Captain America. I just did like this. I'll just wait. Movie's not out yet. Doesn't come out until July. I can hold my chops. I'll give Chris Evans this. He is a decent actor. I did like him in the Fantastic Four movies. Okay, my arms are crossed, by the way, as I'm talking about this. I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Everybody else, however, oh, you're casting the Human Torch as fucking Captain America? Oh, I'm boycotting this bullshit. I'm nah. Fast forward nearly almost 10 years to the day of him being cast back in, I want to say 2010. I'm pretty sure they probably had him under contract by 2009, at least. They were putting this together for a long time, so it's been over well 10 years. Probably he's probably been under a contract with Marvel, so, and it will be in 2021. So we're just about there now. Only 6 years. Amazing, amazing man, amazing actor. Number 13, Watchmen. Oh hell yeah! I gotta do it like this. Oh hell yeah! We got Watchmen. A movie that was deemed unfilmable. What is this? The Titanic years? Seriously, people? Unfilmable? Nothing's ever unfilmable. Nothing. Okay? I'm still waiting on the Jetsons movie. Not the animated movie that we got in the 90s. I'm talking about an actual Jetsons movie by you, Warner Brothers. By somebody who knows how to make a good Hanna-Barbera movie and don't shit on it. You know, like Yogi Bear. Like Scooby-Doo. Like fucking everything else that's come out. Hopefully not Hong Kong Phooey, because I'm going to be pissed off if that movie sucks, Warner Brothers. You make a Hong Kong Phooey movie and it sucks, we're going to have words. We're going to have some fucking words right there. That's my childhood right there. Hong Kong Phooey? Hong Kong Book of Kung Fu? You better not make that movie suck. Anyway, Watchmen. Literally, a page by page of the fucking graphic novel. I went to what was it called? Borders. Back when Borders was still around. Now Borders is probably gone. It's gone from our neighborhoods. It was about a month before the movie came out. I heard of Watchmen, but I never read the book. So I went to Borders to see if they had the book. Maybe I could sit down, get a little coffee, and read it. Sat down, read the graphic novel. That was an interesting little graphic novel. Didn't like the squid part, but it was an interesting little novel. Go see the movie. It is literally shot for shot the graphic novel, but without the squid. And I was like, oh, Zack Snyder, I love you. Thank you for not including the fucking squid part. Thank you for making the fucking movie awesome and R-rated. There was no way you could make Watchmen PG-13. There was no fucking way. And I'm glad he stuck to an R rating. Marilyn Ackerman as fucking Silk Spectre II. Oh my god. Oh my good god. Oh. Get her picture up on the air now. I need to fucking masturbate. Anyway. Y'all didn't hear shit. Be quiet. Anyways. Woo! She's hot. The action is great. Fucking what's his name? Oh my god, what is his name? Jackie Earle Haley as Rorschach. Man, don't piss this man off. It was awesome. He was fucking amazing. A movie that made Patrick Wilson look good. Patrick Wilson. The last time I seen Patrick Wilson, he was getting fucked around by a young Ellen Page in Hard Candy. Yeah, that guy. He gained a little weight too. He was kind of fat in this movie too, as the Owlman. But still, I think his name is Owlman, right? I think. No, that's in the Justice League era. Wait, this is the DC, so it's kind of in the same universe, kind of. Now they're getting ready to reboot it for HBO now, so can't wait to see what they do with that. And Zack Snyder's gonna be a part of that too. Hell fucking yes, I'm in. At number 12. The Wolverine, probably hands down the best solo Wolverine film ever. Even though I like X-Men Origins Wolverine. Hold it. Put the pitch axes down. Put them down. Put them down. I have a reason for liking it. One, this was not the original movie we were going to get of Wolverine. Of course, Fox went around and fucked with X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's why we got the movie we got. Okay? So the movie we got should have probably been a little bit more along the lines of this. Okay? So, after all that backlash, I guess Fox said, okay, let's give them the Wolverine we wanted to give them. And they gave us the story arc in Japan. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, do Old Man Logan right. You better do him justice, Fox. I'm not playing. I'm not fucking playing. Okay? You already fucked over Fantastic Four. Hitman was kind of a disappointment. Wolverine 3 better be the best send-off to Hugh Jackman's career I have ever seen. This man has been playing Wolverine for nearly 16 years. 16 years! Think about that. From 1999 to now. 16 years. I want to say 2000, but the movie came out in 2000. He was cast as Wolverine in 1999. 16 years as Wolverine. Kept that fucking body up to shape. I don't know how the fuck he did it. I want to know, Hugh Jackman. I want to know your fucking trainer. Okay? Because I kind of need him right now. I need him to get me up to shape like that. Shit. You gotta be... Man. Making me jealous. Anyway, Wolverine was just, simply put, great. Wasn't the best, but it was great. Okay? It was down-to-earth, finally, a down-to-earth tone Wolverine film that I highly thought could have been R-rated. If it really wanted to go R-rated, it should have, because it almost was. It almost looked like it, especially when he's going around slashing, hacking and slashing motherfuckers. That would have been awesome. As a matter of fact, you did have an R-rated version, but you call it an unrated version, which I have yet to see yet, because I haven't yet to buy the Blu-ray 3D. Is it the Blu-ray 3D? Yeah, the Blu-ray 3D version with the black case. I have yet to get that version, so I have not seen that version yet, and I'm kind of pissed that I haven't seen that version yet, because I really want to see that version. I really do. I will get on that at some point. But, yeah, Wolverine. Awesome. Directly above Wolverine at number 11. Woohoo! X2, X-Men United, the best sequel in the X-Men movies. It all the way up until it was finally surpassed by Days of Future Past. X2 was the crowning moment, man, because I missed X-Men 1 when it came out in theaters. So on a whim, I told my mom, can we go see this movie? She had no idea. She probably knew what X-Men were and all that stuff, but she probably never even seen the first movie. I took her to the second movie. We saw 2 movies that day. We saw, don't laugh at me, we saw a Lizzie McGuire movie first, because Hilary Duff, I had to give me some Hilary Duff in my life. You know, she didn't have my baby, she had somebody else's, but still, I still love her. Anyways, oh, her birthday just passed. Woo! She's the same age as me, too. Anyway, that's not creepy, but that's not creepy at all. But yeah, anyway, where was I? Oh, X2. X2 was the second movie we saw that afternoon, and boy, did it kick ass. Did it kick some ass. Great cast. Again, the cast was getting bigger. Nightcrawler should really needs his own fucking movie. And then and to end that movie off, redo that scene in the White House. Woo! That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Show how he ends up going to the White House in the fucking first place, man. And then basically makes X2 the prequel to Nightcrawler. I'm all in. I am all in. Handle it well. You got my money. You got my money. Okay. Please tell me y'all been thinking about that too. Please tell me. But yes, that one scene alone let you do what the fuck you were in for, and I fucking loved it, man. Because from then on out, we were on a ride. We were on a nice, well put together ride by Bryan Singer. Thank you, Bryan Singer. You're a fucking truth when it comes to X-Men. Fucking love you for that. In at number 10, don't hate me, please. Okay? Don't fucking hate me. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. Simply put, second Batman out of Nolan's trilogy. Awesome ass movie. Not the greatest movie, but it was awesome. Okay? Heath Ledger as the Joker. Let me tell you something. Heath Ledger was already a great actor to me, because I have seen, what was it called? A Knight's Tale. I have seen Reign of Fire. And I have seen Brokeback Mountain. Oh, great performances by him. The only one I haven't seen him in yet was that movie with him and Julia Stiles. I think it was it. Is it 10 Things I Hate About You? Or is that the one with Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey? It's one of those ones. I think it's 10 Things I Hate About You is what I'm thinking of. But, yeah, Heath Ledger. The man, the day he died was like the day Michael Jackson dropped dead. It was all over the fucking news. I remember that day well. And I'm sitting there like, wow, that's just weird. And him dying in the apartment of the Olsen twins, too. That was even more weird. Because I'm like, did the Olsens have something that were there with them? Did they do some type of drugs, too? Or was it just because he was just too into his performance as the Joker? He took so much pills, it killed him. I don't know. To this day, I still don't know what happened, what really happened. I really got to look into that a little bit more deeperly, to tell you the truth. But, damn. What a way to go out, though. What a way to go out and leave a legacy like that. Nothing but respect for Heath Ledger. Nothing but respect for Nolan for making The Dark Knight and not killing off the Joker, but actually having him get locked up. I'm not sure if it was Arkham Asylum. They never even really mentioned Arkham Asylum, I don't think. Or Blackgate, to tell you the truth. I never heard of Arkham or Blackgate in any of the Dark Knight trilogies. So, yeah, I wonder where they took him. I really want to know what type of jail cell they have for this crazy-ass madman. I love the fact that he did anything just to do it. He didn't have a fucking purpose. He was just bored. He just wanted to do shit. He literally just says it to Batman. You ever see a dog and the dog just chases the car and he just does it? Yeah, that's me. Great stuff. Number 9, Blade 2. You do not know who you're fucking with, man, because this movie's fucking incredible. Blade 2 is the best Blade sequel I think I've ever seen. It's the only good Blade sequel, to tell you the fucking truth, okay? We need another Blade sequel like this, god damn it, because Blade 2 was brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Action is awesome. Acting is great. Just hands down, just magnificent stuff, man. Again, Wesley Snipes making me a fucking believer. That motorcycle scene was fucking incredible. It was insane in the membrane. Drop my pen real quick. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Blade 2. Can't beat it. Can't fucking beat it. Number 8. X-Men Days of Future Past. Yes, this movie blew everybody's shit out of the water, and it fixed, I'll be honest, I did like X-Men The Last Stand, but that movie was really, really flawed. And the fact that Bryan Singer came in and fixed the main, I want to say the main 3 problems with Days of Future Past: Cyclops, Jean Grey, oh, and Professor X, right? They were. You can't tell me those weren't the 3 biggest problems of that movie. You can't tell me they weren't. You can't tell me they weren't. That was the main complaints I seen out of every review of X-Men: The Last Stand were those 3 deaths. And they brought all 3 of them back, and it was great. It was fucking great. That means we can have more Cyclops and Wolverine banter over fucking Jean Grey's pussy. Okay? In later installments. I can't wait. Even though now we're probably going to be moving into the first class cast now, as the older cast will probably get ready to retire the X-Men characters, including Hugh Jackman himself. My sad face right now. That's the ugly sad face I ever got, but it's all I got right now. Okay, number 7, Guardians of the Galaxy. Hell yes. Hell fucking yes. Guardians, baby. Guardians. It just knew what it wanted to be, and it fucking not only had respect for the comedy genre, had respect for the action genre, had respect for classic music, and to be honest, had respect for probably one of the characters that I like, but because of his last movie, his only movie that gets shitted on, and I hate it too, they actually kind of gave a little bit of a respect to Howard the Duck. I'm not sure if he's going to have his own movie, or that would just say, hey, I'm in this universe too. See my movie in a few years. Yeah. Smoking a fucking cigar and shit. Hell yes. And he actually looks like a fucking duck and not a fucking fat guy in a suit. I'll take it. Okay? I will take it. I'll take Leah Thompson too, but still, I'll take Howard the Duck over that 1980s one any fucking day of the week. Number 6, Iron Man. Woo, that was a hell of a choice. It came down between Iron Man and the Avengers, and man, Iron Man had to be number 6, unfortunately, because Iron Man was awesome. Don't get me wrong. That was another great origin story by Marvel Studios. Marvel and their origin story can't go fucking wrong with the origin stories. The Incredible Hulk origin story, Iron Man's origin story. You gotta love it, because they make their characters more human. Iron Man was probably like, what, a B+ type character from the Marvel Universe. Captain America is one of the A-list characters, to tell you the truth. And they started with Iron Man right out the gate. I remember seeing that trailer for the first time. I'm like, oh, please let this be good. Please let this be good. I didn't even know who was playing Iron Man yet at the time. So when I actually seen the trailer and I saw it was Robert Downey Jr., I'm like, you got the man that went on a rehabilitation thing. Okay, I give people second chances a lot. Okay, if you do drugs though, that worries me, because you have the potential to fuck something up. But Robert Downey Jr. really did turn his life around, and it was for the better, because not only did he turn his life around, he ended up making Iron Man probably one of the most A+ players ever in history of the Marvel Comics. Now, if you pick up a newer Marvel comic, probably Iron Man's gonna be the shit in there. You couldn't say that back in the day, you know? You couldn't do that back in the day. It was always probably Captain America or Spider-Man. Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. Probably Captain America or Spider-Man. If not the X-Men. So, hell yes. Hell fucking yes. That trailer was so fucking cool though. To see him fly into the fucking sky and off in the other direction. Oh. Yeah. That movie was awesome. Number 5. Top 5, everybody. The Avengers. The very first one. Because again, Age of Ultron was good, but it ain't the first movie. The first movie was awesome. The very first assemblage of 5 fucking characters. Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Black Cat, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Nick Fury. 6 characters, as I should say. 6 characters, I'm sorry. But the very first assemblage of the core Avengers. The original core Avengers. Hell fucking yes. I'll buy that for more than $1. I'll buy that for 10 million fucking dollars. Not to mention you had a full-scale alien invasion battle that lasted probably 20 to 40 minutes. Badass. Nobody complained that anybody probably died in that attack. Yet they complained about Man of Steel. I still don't know why. It's the same thing, but just less aliens. But still, I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, Avengers. Just an awesome cast. Executed well. Well written. Well directed. Well fucking shot. If anybody still has doubts over Marvel Studios nowadays, something is wrong with you. Marvel knows exactly what they wanted and how they're going to do it at this point. They've been at this thing now for almost 10 years. 2018 will be 10 years. They've been doing this. Wow. Fucking wow. Woo! And that movie showed how hard they just worked at everything. And at number 4, The Dark Knight Rises. Yes, The Dark Knight Rises. Probably the second most watched Batman movie since Batman Begins. Out of the Nolan trilogy, I'll probably watch this one and Batman Begins more times than I have The Dark Knight. And it shows that this movie and Batman Begins are the definitive 2 sequels. They do mention The Dark Knight, but it's only momentarily. You get more Batman Begins than Dark Knight Returns. I mean, Dark Knight Returns. Dark Knight Rises than anything. Hell, even having Liam Neeson come back as Ra's al Ghul or Ra's al Ghul, however you want to say it, tomato, tomato, okay, was simply nice. Granted, it was only for like maybe 30 seconds. It was the best 30 seconds of my life. You cannot go wrong with Liam Neeson. You can't go wrong with... Well, okay, wait. I won't say you can't go wrong with Bane, because they did go wrong with Bane and Batman fucking and Robin. But in this time, no fucking Venom, none of that bullshit. Just a big muscle-bound motherfucking Tom Hardy coming to whoop your motherfucking ass with just his fucking eyes alone. Just these, what you had to look at. And it was simply fucking incredible, man. Tom Hardy whooped that ass. Woo! And we got this the nice little nod of Batman getting his back broken. That was cool. Never got that in film history ever. Nolan did it. Sure, it wasn't the complete novel. It was a slight little it was just a slight reference. But you know what? That was the best fucking reference I think I got in any Batman movie ever made. Any of them. Hell yes. Batman got his back broken. Are you serious? That happened? That fucking happened? That was the time me and my lady first met as well. That was like our first year together. I took her to go see that shit. Woo, you should have heard the reaction, the crowd in the audience, man. Everybody was like, Batman got his back broken. Some of them, it was some of the nerds over there in the corner were cheering because they know what the fuck that was. It was awesome. I was like, oh my god, I'm watching greatness. Oh, I'm watching greatness. Oh my god. I know there's probably like another hour missing from this movie. If they ever decide to make a fucking director's cut, please do. Please fucking do. I'll watch a 4 to 5 hour Dark Knight Rises. I will. I had no problem watching almost a 3-hour movie already. Give me 4 to 5 hours. Where's my fucking icy? Where's my fucking nachos? Put a little popcorn on the nacho cheese. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And dip them in the chips. Yeah, boy. I'm in. Number 3. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Simply put, the best Captain America experience I have ever had in this movie, because I could not wait for this movie to come out. Winter Soldier is like one of my defining villains for Captain America, and the fact that we got him live action with the fucking arm with the star on it. Are you kidding? Yes. You see my fucking eyes? They're getting red because I'm getting fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. That was just brilliant. That was just fucking brilliant on Marvel's part to make Winter Soldier the second villain out the gate from Red Skull. What, another one of my favorite villains of Captain America. You have two great movies with two of my best villains in it. I love you. I love you for life. Shit. Hey, Marvel, please tell me Red Skull's floating around somewhere in this universe still. I want to see Hugo Weaving back one more time. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I know he didn't like playing that character, but you gotta get him back. You gotta get him back one more time. Give him all the money you can get him. Give him the money you was gonna give to Robert Downey Jr. God damn it! I want to see Hugo Weaving as Red Skull one last time. Epic battle between him and Captain America, or maybe between him and the Avengers all together. I don't give a fuck. I want to see it happen. Don't think I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. Anyways, number 2. Still to this day, nearly 11 years after its release, probably the best superhero sequel ever created, and I will still stand by this. Spider-Man 2. You cannot argue with me about Spider-Man 2. Well acted, well written, and only 2 years after the first movie. 2 years. No Sony interference, just Sam Raimi writing the movie he wanted to fucking write and shooting the movie he wanted to fucking shoot. Referencing the fucking time when Peter Parker gave up Spider-Man, putting the fucking suit in the trash can. We got that live action. What? The fact that he was losing his powers like he did in Spider-Man the animated series in the 1990s, where he actually turned into a man spider. That's where I thought they were gonna go, but they didn't, and I was like, fuck, I want to see the man spider live action. That would have been fucking awesome. An 8-legged Peter Parker? Are you kidding me? That would have been great. That would have been fucking great. I thought they were going with that too, and it was, oh my god. But I love the motivation behind him losing his powers, but ultimately regaining them. You know, I explained all that in my review. So you have not seen my review of Spider-Man 2, please do yourself some justice. Go watch it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, Spider-Man 2 was such a beautiful piece. Except the end where he's swinging off and you can blatantly tell it's CGI all up the ass, the fire trucks, the helicopters, and he's swinging off to the sunset in the CGI background. I didn't like that part. That could have been touched up a little bit before the movie's release. But other than that, the movie's flawless. Flawless. And coming in at number 1, you want to know why I didn't put this on my favorite reboots? Well, I'm gonna do it in 2018 because right now I saved it for this, Man of Steel, the Superman movie I've been waiting for since George Reeves' last fucking movie. Since the 4th movie, I wanted to see Superman's origins retold cinematically in a 2 to 3 hour fashion, similar of the first movie, but not too similar of the first movie. Have his own legs attached to it, and have it be just awesome. Okay? Don't wait to bring General Zod into the second movie. I was not even mad when they said he was going to be the villain of the first movie. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Very fucking cool. Okay? But he wasn't even the standout. No. Feyora was the fucking standout. Yes, the female villain was the fucking standout in this movie because she kicked Superman's ass like on unbelief. Like, what's that shit? Non-belief? Unbelief? Beyond belief, I should say. I'm sorry. Beyond belief, she whooped Superman's ass up and down Smallville like it was nothing. Okay? Even taking out the fucking military by her fucking self. Breaking guys in half to where blood's just fucking splattering everywhere. Okay? Fucking whooping Superman's ass through a Sears. Through a fucking IHOP. Through a fucking 7-Eleven. Are you fucking kidding me? I love the fact that they use not real locations, but real icons. Because they wanted to make it a little bit more realistic. Everybody thought it was product placement. Yeah, you can see it as that too. But what they were going for was a realistic environment. And what do you see in a realistic environment around your locations? A Sears, a 7-Eleven, a fucking IHOP. IHOP is just right around the fucking corner from our location. 7-Eleven is right down this way from our location. Sears is over there in Cerritos. Why are y'all complaining? I don't get that part. But anyway, just great action. I love the fight between him and the Kryptonians, of course. I can't wait to see Batman vs. Superman. I know Ben Affleck is the star of that movie, which will already lead me to believe Batman might win this fight. Which I will not be happy with, because I'd rather see Superman win it or have them both win it. But I'll be there still day one though, because Man of Steel was just incredible stuff, man. Well shot movie. They could have brightened the colors up. They specifically darkened his suit. His suit was actually brighter than what it was supposed to be. For whatever reason, they put a little shaded lens on their cover for whatever reason. Why? I don't know. That was probably like my only flaw with the movie. Other than that, I had a great time with Man of Steel. It's probably one of my favorite Superman movies made. Well, probably up until the release of Batman vs. Superman. And I'm probably going to be sitting there getting in like a little bitch on Christmas Eve, waiting to open her Christmas gift, but can't wait any fucking more because they got to put the trailers and stuff at the beginning of that shit. And it's going to annoy the hell out of me because I want to see them throw down, and I got to wait. I'm going to be sitting there like this. Come on, baby. Come on, motherfuckers. Whew. But yes, that is my top 25 superhero movies list ever. Let me know down below what are your top 25 superhero movies list down below. If you have a video, send it over my way. Let me know about it. I'll go and check it out. Or if you want, create your own video. Make a sort of video response. Remember video responses? Remember when that was a thing? You know, just attach it to another person's video and there's the video response. Remember that? Remember old YouTube? God damn. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. And your list down below if you have it written down. If you don't, take your time. It took me forever to write this list. So, yeah. Anyways, I am out. Deuces.